Our top focus is South Africa's Democratic Alliance, the second largest coalition partner, has challenged a controversial land seizure law in court that was cited by President Donald Trump when he cut off aid to the country last year. The Expropriation Act allows the state to seize land in public interest, including in some cases without compensating the owner, as part of efforts to address the legacy of apartheid. The law was signed by President Cyril Ramaphosa in January last year, but no land has been seized under the legislation so far. The Democratic Alliance argues the act gives the government broad and unclear powers that could weaken property rights and discourage investment. The party's legal challenge has created friction with coalition partner African National Congress as South Africa prepares for municipal elections in the month of November. The ruling African National Congress has defended the law, calling it a major step towards addressing historic land inequalities created during apartheid. It says the land reform is necessary because much of South Africa's private farmland remains owned by the white minority. The legal challenge has added strain to the coalition partnership between ANC and DA, formed in 2024 after the ANC lost its parliamentary majority for the first time. The Expropriation Act also became a diplomatic issue after President Trump cited South Africa's land policy while cutting aid to the country. Pretoria rejected the criticism, saying the law is similar to legislation used in other countries as well. Democratic Alliance's case will be heard alongside two other legal challenges from Afrikaner groups, descendants of mostly Dutch settlers who Trump has offered refuge. These groups essentially allege discrimination, a claim that has been strongly denied by the South African government time and again. And getting us more on this is our correspondent, Calden Ongmu, who has sent us this report from Johannesburg.
The DA's legal challenge against South Africa's Expropriation Act resumed in the Western Cape High Court on Monday, where the party argues that provisions allowing property to be expropriated with nil compensation are unconstitutional. Afrikaner lobby group AfriCorum, which is also challenging the legislation, told the court that the act undermines Section 25 of the Constitution by shifting the presumption towards no compensation instead of ensuring compensation is just and equitable. The case forms part of a broader challenge to the Expropriation Act, with judgment expected at a later date. This is Calden Ongmu from Johannesburg, South Africa for WION World is One.